Hello, everybody, and welcome to another exciting edition of On the Block Podcast with your co-host, McCrae, and your vice host, Cameron Hurd. Cameron, how's it going?
It's going good, man. It's going good. I'm going to be honest, I missed a bunch of this episode because of work. So you're going to have to carry the first half of this episode.
Well, I'm going to have to be honest as well. I missed probably the first 20 minutes of it because I was also working. So this is where you, the fans, come in. Please tell us what happened in the beginning parts of this episode. I'm curious to know who works. How's it going, everybody in the chat? Let's just fucking give a shout out to them while they tell us here what happened in the first part of the episode. King Cookie, I'm gonna be honest, I didn't watch this episode. Oof, I like that.
Perfect.
Yeah, good. You're right in the same boat. No. All right, here goes. Here goes, says Emily Rose. Nothing happened, says Tim Kappa. Well, what time, what point did you join? I think the point that I started was, like, they were in the middle of the veto competition.
Yeah, I started a little bit before you when they were picking players for the competition.
Oh, so you got
and Mr. Spectacular, Mr. Spectacular walks through the door, and, yeah, he's basically doing Mr. Spectacular things. Yeah, he was having Brett. Brett looks tiny compared to
right? That's definitely what I noticed, where I was like, oh yeah, he just for whatever reason, every time they showed Brett, he just looks small compared to just in relative size.
Yeah. I wonder how big they are side by side, but because
Jesse's
camera editing. Yeah.
No, Jesse's
huge.
a goddamn just a monster of a man.
But Brett is no slouch either.
Mm-hmm. You're right. You're right.
Like his fucking bicep is bigger than my head.
I think Brett is I think Brett's probably lifting for something else compared to Jesse's lifting for that bulk look. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know shit about fucking exercise, and I'm not gonna fucking pretend like I know shit.
Yeah, I feel like I know more than you.
Guaranteed. Yeah. No, I'm guarantee you know more than me. But no, I mean, I don't know. Jesse the fucking that dude is ripped. Always. I'm always afraid to talk to him.
So I guess Amile says Angela told Bailey that she should choose Casey as a veto pick, and she told Haley that having Casey there was good. The hacker chose Casey, further speculating that Bailey is the hacker. Which
okay. God damn it, Amile. Fucking thank you, Amile. You're perfect. That is why you're a goddamn legend in this fucking chat room. That does clear up stuff. I didn't realize even that the hacker chose Casey, and I didn't. Okay, that's interesting. And then I didn't even realize that that fucking makes sense why they're just makes sense why Bailey did it. I love that.
Yeah, they were. We'll talk about it later, but I thought Angela is just turning up when the jury starts. It's awesome. But anyway, we'll talk about the veto competition. Yeah, so this veto competition is straight up endurance. This is my type of competition. Yeah. Running back and forth, just going pure exhaustion versus the other person. Basically, just don't drop the ball and you're good. Can you break it, McCrae? Is there a way to break it?
I've literally played this game. This is one of the competitions I've literally played. It's a piece of shit game. The way that you break it, this is going to be a little controversial. Let's go. Let's do.
Can you break it?
Can you break it?
You've obviously.
What? Sorry. No, I was a bit dumb. Yeah. So I think on our season it was you had to get to 300 points, without dropping the ball, and if you dropped it, you had to restart.
That's so many.
Yeah, it was a rough one. So, I mean, I tried things. I thought I was a quick guy. I thought I had agility, all this kind of bullshit. Yeah, no, I just suck. I'm a sucky person. So I drop the ball fucking all the time. How you break this competition?
Literally,
I dropped the ball. Yeah, exactly. And this is one that I needed to win. Me and Amanda both needed to win this one to get one of us off the block or whatever the fuck. The way that you win this game is you take Adderall. I'm gonna say it here right now, right here first. So Adderall is actually a nootropic, and nootropic just means that it is a drug that makes your brain faster. And like Adderall literally makes your brain faster. It makes your neurons fire faster. And so like you think faster. Like the thing that I always used to say in the house is that like so there's 3 people that took Adderall in the house. It may make you think faster, but it also makes you think bad thoughts faster as well. You know, where it's like, even if that thought is wrong, you're going to think about that thought faster and you're going to think about it more. But, like, Amanda having, like, this nice... Like, I'm not trying to discredit Amanda's ability as a player, but she didn't win shit forever. Like, she really didn't win shit. And, like, I'm sure she could have did it without Adderall. But at the same time, I think, like, the focus, the rhythm of it, because it's a rhythm game, you know, where it's like just trying to get that thing up, down, making those like back, forth, back. Like it's all about the like motion of the ocean. It is
mind numbing.
Yeah,
like
exactly.
Going through and basically you're just trying to repeat the motion, but not like get so into the routine of it that you just drop the ball.
But I think like Adderall helps that.
There was a different mechanic this season where it was like tournament style. I liked that.
I liked it. I liked it way more. I thought that was way better. It wasn't so challenging on the people. Like again, in my season, literally the 2 other people that like took Adderall in the house were like hospitalized. Not hospitalized, but like the medics came in. They were fucking like giving them oxygen and shit like that. We couldn't go in the house because fucking Zingbot had his head off. Like, and like, so we had to sit out in the heat and Judd's dying, Aaron's dying. No, and so like, that's just, like my theory about Adderall being what's fucking for dinner. You know, that like, it doesn't hold true for Aaron and Judd. So what does that really mean? Nothing at all. So you can send all your complaints to McCray at McCraychum.
And by that time, you like walk out in the backyard. You can't go back in and grab the Adderall. You're like, shit!
I should have get some. Yeah, exactly.
Too late.
Yeah. That's how I'd break it. What do you think? What do you have any way?
I guess just routine. Pace yourself. Don't drop the ball.
Pace yourself
the second
is huge. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's all about like pacing yourself. I do believe that.
Because somebody could take a really early lead, but if it's up to 25, don't pace yourself.
No, you gotta rush on that one. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
dude. Absolutely.
But that last one with Scotty and Tyler.
What was the last one? What was the number?
It was up to 100.
100. Okay.
Yeah, and Tyler dropped it right at the beginning, which was kind of fortunate that it was right at the beginning.
Yeah, but he even mentioned like the last people that are like each person that was in the last game dropped their ball, and that's like he was saying like it was superstition, like that might be the reason I lose.
Yeah.
But yeah, exactly. In the beginning of the game, it doesn't matter. And the thing is that it's like the other person can always drop their shit, so it's like, well, you just have to fucking like, this is one of those things where it's like, keep your fucking eyes on your own lane. You know, like too many people want to look at everyone else's shit and be like, oh, grass is always greener. You know, like fucking like eye on the prize, fucking stay in your own lane. More people need to do that. Everyone listen up. I'm about to fucking drop some knowledge this episode.
Yeah.
I'm about to teach y'all some lessons.
So this season we had one of the weirder outcomes of this style where the person that was out second ended up winning the veto, Angela.
I believe it's happened before, to be honest.
It's happened? Really?
I can't
think of any off the top of my head.
No, I can't either, but I feel like it has happened. I feel like, how do you break this style of game? Can you break this?
So I
was kind of I was speculating about it in my household tonight, and my roommate was furious. But I was thinking, like, man, if you take some other shit, if you take something else, like, I feel like there's a way that you might not get stuck with shit, I guess. I don't know. Well,
No. No, because it's not like grab bag at your house where it's like, oh, I didn't get somebody took my vacation, now I get to take something else. It's like somebody
fucked.
steals from you once, and then you get fucked and have to take whatever in the bag.
I mean, yeah, and like Angela couldn't have even picked anything else. You know, like
yeah,
she didn't even have an option. I don't know. Like I've always thought in this game, there's something you could do, but it's never come to me. I don't know. I thought
yeah.
I thought you
no,
might do it.
It's not possible.
Go on.
Like Angela talked her way into it. Like,
see, I missed the part with the Scotty. Like, I missed the part where she talked Scotty into.
So basically, here, let me give you the rundown.
Yeah.
Scotty he just lost, and basically right before that final
I saw
challenge,
him and Tyler being like, "Oh yeah, no, you got like, no, I need it, bro." Like, no, you need. Like, to me at this point, it would have been like, well, I think we're both on the same terms.
They both needed it.
Yeah, like it doesn't matter. Let's both just go for it, and both, yeah.
Yeah, because Scotty rightfully wanted it because Angela just put him up.
Yep.
And Tyler rightfully wanted it because he's on the block.
Yeah. Exactly.
So I can understand both of them being like, I don't trust anybody right
No,
now.
exactly.
I need to win this.
And that's why it was like such a fun stalemate of like, oh no, you relent. No, you relent. I thought it was good.
And then in the end, neither of them take it.
Yeah, which is awesome. Yeah.
Yeah, so basically what happened was Scotty went to ask for the veto. He's like, you know what, I want it. And Angela said, no, I will not put you up. I promise. I swear on everything. And Scotty was like, pinky promise me. So he did the little pinky promise.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Yeah, and then he's like, all right, I'll keep the 5K. So then Tyler goes, and who had the harder decision, Scotty or Tyler?
Scotty, right?
I would think so too.
Yeah, I'd say Scotty, because like
in your deepest, darkest hearts, you know, like if you're Scotty, you're gonna pick that veto, and Tyler's gonna take it right after you, and you're gonna be stuck with something.
Oh.
So it's like,
yeah, so that's the thing about it, where I didn't even realize that. See, that's why I fucking, this game is awesome. I think this is one of like the best Big Brother games. I'm too stupid to understand it too. Like, you know, like I'm like, oh wait, there could be another person that takes it. No, no, I think like that's fucking amazing that Scott. It's good that he didn't take that shit.
Yeah, otherwise, because it just pisses more people off. But it had to be so risky not to take the veto from the HOH. Yeah. That put you on the block. You're like, oh yeah, pinky promise, I swear.
But the pinky promise is decent. Like the pinky promise in front of people, like publicly, like I know that people don't fucking take any like stock into like what a promise means or anything like that, but like just to do that simple act of like the pinky promise, it's one of the most sacred fucking acts in the Big Brother house. Like the pinky promise is real deal. Like I'm not joking. It's
you don't
real.
break a pinky promise.
I want someone to go back and look at all the pinky promises that have been broken, because I doubt it's been many at all. But and to do it publicly in front of someone else, like that puts just as much burden on Angela as it does Scotty. So like, to me, good move, bold move, good move. Also, scary as fuck. I don't know if I would do it. Move. Like, yeah, I don't know if I'd have the cojones.
That's where I side.
Yeah, exactly. Like, that's a lot. Yeah, that takes cojones.
So Scotty doesn't do it, and then Tyler, like if you're in that position, like Angela already like secured the veto. Why not? You know you're going to be safe because she's in your line. I mean, you don't know, but you're fairly confident that Angela's going to use it on you. I can understand him doing like what he did and stealing the vacation package a little bit, but still, I don't know.
What? What?
I'm conf-
What? Is there
I'm
something?
torn. The reason why if I'm on the block, you always want to take it. You know, Angela just turned on her ally like that
You're
tweak
saying like
with
he should
Rachel.
have just taken the veto. That, yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
But that pisses that the only thing that does is say to all the people in level 6, Tyler doesn't trust us, so why should we trust him? And then like the Fate people are already angry at him for stuff that we'll talk about later. So yeah, I think both of them played it very well, and I don't know if I would have done either of what Scotty or Tyler would do.
No, I agree with that. That's like a good representation of like your limitations as a human, because I feel those same exact limitations where it's like, man, it would be fucking insane to be like, well, I'm not going to take the veto even though I'm on the block. Like, I don't know what's going to happen. Yeah, that takes cojones as well.
Yeah. I can see Tyler also not wanting another win under his belt. Like, that could factor
I
into it.
guarantee that probably did actually factor into it. That makes a lot of sense. Just because, yeah, he's won how many competitions now at this point?
Yeah, like 3 or 4. Well, maybe 4 including this one, if you want to include it.
Do you think that do you think it made him seem like tighter with his alliance?
Yeah, oh yeah. If you're in level 6, you're like, all right, Tyler's with us 100%.
But if you're on the outside alliance, what do you think?
Well, obviously, if you're in the outside alliance, you don't know what to think
But you're not a fucking stupid alliance made up of idiots.
I'm surprised they've made it 60 days. 60 days, and Tyler does this shit, and they're still like,
what's going on? This is so weird.
He didn't take the veto?
Yeah.
The guy playing the middle, and we're always missing a vote, didn't take the veto from his... Huh. Well, let's get him out then. They're all so dumb, and it's just... whatever.
It hurts. It hurts.
Whatever.
Let's see. What else in the veto? Do we have... Is that everything from the veto?
So there's 3 punishments and 3 rewards.
Okay, yeah.
Angela got the veto. Scotty got 5K, and Tyler got a trip to Hawaii, which I've never really followed up on any like updates of when people go to a trip. So maybe this year I'll keep track.
No, what I can tell you, Spencer won a trip.
Yeah.
You just take the monetary value of it.
Oh, they just give you the value of it?
They pretty much offer that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. They're like, well, you can take this or you can take the monetary value. I think like the payout is easier for them than the fucking like, I'm gonna book this shit and I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't
maybe
understand
it. Was like
it,
Greece or something.
Hell yeah.
But there's 3 punishments that happened, but we didn't get to see Brett's baby costume. Casey stays relevant again with another unitard thing that she has to wear for a week.
Yeah.
And what's the last one? Oh, Rockstar has to start working out, which and doing the Mr. Spectacular meal plan, which seems kind of cool. I like punishments, man.
Yeah, me and you are in the same boat on that. It's stupid. I agree. Where I'm just like, how can you be upset? Like something new is gonna happen to you every day? Fucking goddamn! Like in the house, it's like everything's boring. Like thank God, you know. Yeah. There's no way that I would ever get upset about a fucking like challenge or anything like that. Like there hasn't been many that I've been like, oh, this is outrageous, you know. Like, but the thing is that like me and you are cut from a different cloth of people. Like, I
feel like we're cut from almost the same cloth.
I think so. Just dirty and yeah. But like, there's plenty of people that I know that have been on Big Brother that have been like, oh, I'm gonna pitch a fit. Like I'm gonna like be upset. Like to me, it's just like what else are you gonna do today? What else are you gonna do today? You know, like you're gonna sit around and fucking do nothing.
I
Fuck
could
it.
see playing it up like it's miserable and all
Well,
that shit.
oh, absolutely. Yeah.
But you're gonna have a fucking blast with that, like internally. Whatever.
I think one of the best punishments, like Unitard style, was Ian Terry. He got to
his
sleep.
dog?
Yeah, he got to sleep outside in the California night, like outside in the Big Brother yard. Like they don't let you do that. That's the fucking like in a fucking stupid costume that looks like you're a dog, like
in a doghouse.
In a doghouse. I don't know why, but like that's the coolest punishment I've ever seen. I would love that. For the longest time, I always used to want to do the chum one, but no, I don't know. The chum one looks awesome. Like that'd be easy. I'm the chum lord. Fuck it, easy. But yeah, Ian's doghouse, man, that was the best. You couldn't get more fucking like. I'm sure that dude has great memories of him being in the backyard. But yeah, like let's see, the like Jesse telling you how to work out, not bad at all. Like, cause it's just like, oh yeah, like maybe I should work out. Like, great, perfect. I got Jesse, the dude that's the most ripped motherfucker, telling me I should work out. All right, cool. Like that's not a bad punishment whatsoever.
Yep, that's a good one.
The peanut one is fucking silly. Like, it's fun. It's wacky. Like, like, you get to fuck around. Like, and to me, the other thing about, like, having a punishment is it always, like, people always feel bad for you, no matter what. Like, your house guests in the house are always like, oh, this poor bastard. And then you get to play it up. You get to fuck around with props. Like, to me, it's like, this is a fucking acting exercise. You get to dick around. It's never a fucking issue. And the third one, we didn't even get to see the granny Instagram, right?
No, we haven't seen it yet. It'll
So that's what I'm excited about,
so.
but I'm guessing it's not like you're gonna get waterboarded or something because it's not gonna be that bad, Like, no punishment is ever that bad. Like, is the worst punishment.
No, Sam's punishment was the worst punishment.
I don't think so. I don't think so.
Well,
her worst.
Agree to disagree.
I'll fight you. No, you're right. Yeah, I don't know. Like that one may have been tough, but yeah, being out of the house is probably you're probably right. Actually, I'll
first week.
I'll agree. Yeah,
come on,
that's really tough.
All right. So after that, we go into the conversations before the nomination, where Bailey is confused and goes up to the HOH room and is trying to say, take Rockstar down, put Scotty up, which, like, she's throwing up her own alliance member really at this point. And her whole thing is like, hey, you want to make a big move, put up 2 competitors and the girls will last longer, essentially. Mm-hmm. But Angela isn't even like hearing it. It's like Bailey doesn't have a read on Angela at all. I feel like it's easy to talk to somebody and if they're actually paying attention or not. And Bailey's just talking and talking and talking, and Angela doesn't say anything because she's not even paying attention.
Yeah, totally. What do you think about Angela?
She's cold. She's
cold. Fucking cold.
She's the villain that we've been waiting for. She's like the villain I'm rooting for. You love to hate her kind of thing.
Where did she come from?
She came from when Julie was like, or when there was a 5th. I don't know, man. She's insane, and it's crazy. It was
insane.
Yeah, but she's so monotone in the DR, and I don't like that. It's like, come on, have a little bit of energy in there. But whatever.
There's something about her that's insane. Like the heel turn that she had after like Rachel left was insane. Like, where'd that come from? And now she's just like cold-blooded, just like out for fucking hearts. Like, she's a goddamn viper shark. I don't even know if that's a real shark name, but that sounds like just like a fucking dominant shark. Like, that's what she is. Where it's like, how do you expect this? Like, and I've heard some like conversations with her and Brett, and it's like, hopefully Brett might get the idea that this person's nothing to fuck around with. Like, this is one of the most dangerous fucking species in this game right now. I don't know.
Yeah, but it's good to have her on your side.
Oh, of course, like, absolutely.
Because there's nothing more terrifying than somebody that's just going to turn on their ally with no remorse, which was Rachel, and then basically pander to Bailey when it's necessary and execute her when it's like opportune. Like, that's terrifying if you're in the Big Brother house, because you don't know which side she's actually on.
It's just scary. It's just so scary.
But I'm living for it. I'm loving it.
Absolutely. I think she has been so good. Like, yeah, these last 2 weeks, like, where it's like, holy shit, where did this person come from? Even her, like begging for the veto, you know, to 2 people, not wanting the money, not wanting anything. Like a part of that is because she wants to fuck shit up, you know? Like, she wants blood. You know, from what I understand now, like, Bailey is gonna go home. Spoiler alert. But I think at the same time, it's just like, is that what she want? Is that what was her idea?
I like how she decided to basically keep Bailey at ease and blindside her at the veto ceremony. And
I love it, because that's TV. You're making TV magic. That's what your job is. That's what you're getting paid to do, is to make TV magic. Good on you.
Yeah, and blindsides are just like so rewarding, like to actually pull them off too. Like, you're like, haha, I got you. There's nothing you could do about it. And it happened to Swaggy. It happened to Bailey. Mm-hmm. They both just are too trusting of people that aren't in their alliance.
Well, and I mean, like, I do believe in my heart of hearts, like, I don't think that Bailey or Swaggy are made for this game. I think, like, I really don't. Like, they're too good of people. Like, they're not made for this fucking, like, swindleism and fucking chicanery. They're not made. I just don't think they're fucking good for Big Brother. I mean, like, they're good for Big Brother. They're fine, but like, they can't hang in there with people that are gonna fucking, like, fuck them over all the time. Like, I've watched, like, the feeds, and Bailey's been like, oh, like, it's so, people like Tyler didn't say sorry to me, and it's just like, well, if you're gonna focus on that little part, and, like, that's gonna be your fucking like, no, I don't know.
I have to disagree with you wholeheartedly. Everybody's made for Big Brother, and they played hard. Bailey had a power up and misplayed it. That's why she's going home. Not because she is upset that somebody didn't say sorry.
This actually leads me into what I wanted to talk about. Because, no, I don't think that, so there's been a town, or a house meeting. In this house meeting, you know, Bailey ends up saying, like, I didn't ask for the power that I was given. And to be honest, she's right. And I think that every person on Twitter right now that even fucking talked about, like, we have to vote for Bailey for every fucking thing. Caitlyn can't win it. Like, everyone that fucking begged and said that you were a bad person if you didn't vote for Bailey to get this power. Every single one of these people. Every one of them. No, do you know where I'm going with this?
No, well...
Hold on. Every person that fucking begged for Bailey to get this power, you are the exact reason she's going home. I hope you feel bad about yourselves, and I feel like you fucking played yourselves, you dumb bastards.
You're so wrong, McCray. You're so wrong. You're telling the fan base that because they wanted their favorite player to have an advantage.
Think smarter. That's why you're not on the show. That's why they're not on the show. Exactly, you know what? That reason.
she had an advantage in the game and she misplayed it. That's not our fault. It's like saying,
why didn't you pick a better person to give the power to?
She could have picked a different power. She had 3 different choices, and she had one of the most overpowered choices. She didn't use it when it was outed last week by Brett. Everybody knew. And you're saying, oh, it's the fans because they voted her? She didn't want to use it this week because she wanted to hold it to Final 8, and then she would have looked like a genius.
I mean, the fans can start to think about who they give these powers to more carefully, because don't give it to someone that's gonna fucking spread out. Oh, I'm gonna just say my secrets willy nilly. Think about
they knew that in the first
Scotty
3 weeks.
Scotty ain't gonna say shit.
Scotty's got to be likable to get that, you know?
Well, yeah, but like, was Bailey really likable to get it?
Yeah, because
she was
her
on the
and Swaggy
bottom.
Were up against the world at that point.
Exactly, she was on the bottom. Like, I don't have anything against Bailey. I think Bailey's a fine person. But like, of course, that's the thing, is that they were against the world. But like, fucking, if Twitter had any strategy, here's my thing. This is my fucking
If Twitter had strategy.
No, here it is.
Doesn't have strategy about anything.
No, exactly. Every fucking Twitter fucking person that watches Big Brother wants to think that they have control over the show. Fucking Richard Monta, fucking, him and fucking anyone that fucking is like, oh, I'm gonna fucking make these people's lives hell. I'm gonna fucking call their jobs. I'm gonna get them fired from these jobs. And these people lack control. They have no control in their lives, so they try to exert control on a show that they like, and that makes them feel closer to it. That makes them feel like they're actually playing. These people cannot get cast on this show. So these people fucking try to exert their control, and this is the first time that control has actually blown up in their fucking faces, and I want to say, ha 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 ha, welcome to the game, bitches! You're all a part of the game. The game is live. It's a simulation. We're all in it. And let's go, baby. To me, it's like, welcome to the game. Like, y'all fucking wanted to play, and here we are. You got played, bitches.
That's not the reason she's leaving, though. That's not the reason. The reason she's leaving is because she couldn't keep her mouth shut. Just like Haley now, she can't keep her mouth shut about her
exactly.
Her
you guys backed a fucking stupidest alliance there was. A bunch of morons. Morons.
No, but that's not the reason she's leaving. She's leaving because she pissed herself into a corner and couldn't get out of it. Not because she had a power up that she didn't want.
Of course. I know that, obviously. But
right, I'm sorry, but
No, I agree. No, I think this is the best on the block has ever been, because I love this shit. But I do believe, I mean, you can have it one way or the other. You can have it the way that you just said, where it's like, oh yeah, no, she just was really a bad player, or you can have it the way of Twitter fucked her, and Twitter is the problem. It's one or the other. You can't have both.
No, you can't say that, because then you're saying that Sam got fucked because she got an advantage, and in reality, it helped her because then all of a sudden Tyler wanted to keep her in the house. It's all about how you play your cards, man. And now Sam's looking good moving forward, and Bailey's gonna get out before even using her advantage. She didn't play. She didn't play well, and she's paying the price now.
It's yeah, and I agree. I absolutely agree.
All right,
I do like. Well, I don't know where else to go from here.
With
my game. What?
Oh yeah, I was gonna ask if you could pull up that house meeting and like maybe show the viewers about this meeting.
I mean, to be honest, I actually could
talk about it.
Do you want to do that?
Stop at key moments, yeah, because this is such a huge event that happened.
The problem is you won't hear it in live time. You have to watch it on the Twitch.
That's fine.
Does that make sense?
Yeah.
All right, let's hope we don't get banned.
I don't know how we would.
Okay, hold on. Oops.
Because this event that we're talking about is such a big deal, and it's going to go down, and it basically makes Angela, or not Angela, it makes Bailey and Haley look insane. They both blew up their games. They're basically bringing down Tyler with the ship, and it makes it now almost impossible for Tyler to even win. But we'll show you for those non feed watchers.
Okay, we'll keep it on this. Hold on. All right, let's. I think it starts popping off around here. Yeah. So the problem is, you're gonna have to watch on the Twitch stream.
That's fine.
Okay, and then let me check.
Here. I got a link, man.
Wait, it should be coming. Do you see it on the Twitch? Does it look like shit or?
Here. Look at the chat that I just sent you.
Okay, hold on.
It's got everything important that you're gonna need in there. This makes for riveting, compelling podcasting.
We're learning here. Okay, yeah, this is actually probably better.
Guys, I'm gonna start out with.
Yeah, you can just cover my face, maybe.
Hold
Or yeah.
on. I'm trying to figure out.
Little Miss Muffet. Is JC not participating? He's right there.
God damn it! There we go. Okay, that. Okay. It's fucking insane that the CBS fucking thing doesn't work as good as something else. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, motherfuckers, like I'm paying money. You can't get this shit right.
The streamable is really good.
Streamable is great.
Because last Thursday I won the hacker competition. Tyler, I didn't put you up for personal reasons. When Caitlin was in this game, she told me several times about several moves that you were trying to make, several people you were working with, and several comments you made that there's not one person that would put you up in this house. So, that combined with your 4 competition wins made you an obvious target. Angela,
now pause it here. Pause it right here because.
Okay.
This was the only.
Sorry. Okay. Yep. Go.
Is this a good move by Haley to basically blow up that she was the hacker? Like, what is she trying to do here? It just doesn't make any sense.
Okay,
was she already outed? Did she tell people? I need to know these details because her coming out, having a house meetings don't work.
Never.
I'm very upset with Haley.
Smart. No, you're right. Because, like, the problem is that it's like, I agree. It's fucking stupid. Like, house meetings 90% of the time make you look bad. Like, that's just the way it goes. And then this one, especially, is Haley fucking trying to, like, just cover for Bailey and, like, not herself.
Bailey's gonna go home.
No matter what. Like, literally,
doing?
you have to fucking read the shit. You know, like, you have to, like, see what's going on in the house. There's no way that Bailey's gonna stay. And she fucking wants to do this. To be honest, in my opinion, Bailey came off of her nomination or her being put on the block after Veto very calm. Very, very calm. And she, like, bottled it all down. She bottled it up so hard. And I think that she's been spilling it all over Haley to be like, you know, like, she spilled it enough onto Haley that Haley eventually had to tell her, like, guilt tripped Haley, essentially, like, not on purpose, but, like, Haley eventually felt that guilt, so Haley comes out to Bailey, so then Bailey and Haley have been fucking just, like, shaking this bottle up this whole fucking time, these last couple days, and I think this is, like, the culmination of that shaking of that bottle, and just, like, I think Bailey's wound Haley up into fucking doing this, and I just don't understand it whatsoever. I don't know. That's my take. That's my take.
I didn't know that. I didn't know all that. So yeah, I guess just continue with it because it just gets better.
Mm-hmm.
Only opportunity I've been given in this game to make a move, and so I took it. The reason I'm telling you all this is because the way Bailey's been treated and the way she's been spoken to is not fair. And I'm not about to let her take the fall for something that I did. So, I'd also like to add that last week, Tyler came to Bailey and asked that Angela be backdoored.
It's hilarious, dude.
Is
No,
it?
that's true.
Hilarious.
Literally, when I had
What did I
the
say?
power deal, you said I don't want to use it, but if I do, Angela's the replacement, right?
Hilarious. Every
I'm stopping there. One, that fucking outrage by Tyler is smart. Like, or to be like, oh, it's bullshit. Like, but also like it's got to make you look kind of guilty, you know.
Yeah, but how are you supposed to react? You have to get
How do you
outraged.
exactly? You have to be like, fuck this. Like, this is bullshit. And then what they start to talk about is like this whole Angie like backdoor situation that we saw on the show. You know, we already saw that. Good job on the editors for fucking making that a part of the narrative. Let's keep on going.
single person
Hey,
here knows that is
stop,
a lie.
stop, because
A
you already
lie.
no, stop.
I said
No,
so.
seriously, stop. And then Angela came to me this morning and literally goes, "You're the one who got me out of the deletion dot competition. You're the one who told me to put it in hers, and I told you no. So for you to throw me under the bus when I've been protecting you this whole
my
time
God.
is vicious.
That
And then
is
for you to
such
still
a
treat me so
lie.
crazy, Tyler, I literally
That
did
is
not want to
such
put
a
you off last
lie.
week. So why are you treating me like
I
trash when I
literally
did not
said-
even come after you? How about an apology instead of treating me like fucking trash? Why?
Oh, boy.
Why would I lie about that?
It just goes
I said,
wild.
okay, so if some kind of power is used and this veto gets used, I'm not going
You
to
said
use it.
Angela's the replacement, right?
You
And
said yes.
I said probably one of
Because
them is
you
going
were
up,
throwing
and
up
one of them
her name and
no,
Rachel's
that's
name.
not true. I said one of them out of the three, but I had already made a deal with Angela, and I had already told Casey she was okay. It's not my point to tell you who I'm protecting and who I'm not, but you threw her name under the bus, and I said I have
Why
even
would I
thought of
do
it.
that?
You just admitted it.
I did not.
Okay, I got
I wanna
pause. I gotta pause it. We just gotta like savor this train wreck a little bit longer because it's so like. Can you save whatever you're saying? Save it because what like have we ever had a like house meeting that was this awesome? I can't remember one. I can't remember.
Not in a while.
Okay, go on. Sorry.
But basically, like, Bailey is now misremembering how it all went down. And I feel like everybody's kind of has a version of their own truth that's, like,
Absolutely.
not... Yeah, nobody actually remembers what actually happened. And Bailey's just getting so animated and so... like crazy
Well,
that
and
it
that's
would
like
make
that point. I don't feel bad for her, or like I feel bad for her because like I totally get like I get misremembering that part, you know, where it's like that was like kind of a delicate dance between two people, and like that's how like fucking the news works, you know, like the left and the right side of news, like what bias means, like that's exactly what it is, and that's why this is a fucking awesome conversation that we're seeing, and that's why we're seeing so much vitriol, you know. Sorry.
Some people are comparing this in the chat to Dan's funeral. I think Dan's funeral is way better because he got himself out of a tricky spot, and these two are trying to paint Tyler in a bad like light, which I don't think it's coming across that way, at least right now, because they're just getting angrier and angrier at Tyler, and Tyler's just acting outraged. But I guess let's just keep going.
I don't.
because this is
Well,
great.
yeah, I don't think it's a cinematically as good as Dan's funeral, but I do think that Dan's funeral wasn't as impressive as I used to think it was. All right, sorry. Let's go.
Admit that. I said so. After you said that her and Casey and Rachel and Brett are a 4.
Exactly.
I
You
said so.
You said so. Angela's the
So does
replacement,
that mean
right?
would Angela be
and
the
I said I
replacement?
haven't even thought of it, but probably one of them
You
will be
said
going up.
yes.
No, I didn't.
You said yes. That means you would
yeah,
have
but
put
you just
Angela up.
admitted you just admitted to those words coming
I
out of your mouth.
asked you. I said so. By you saying that they're a 4, you want to target them. Would Angela be the replacement? You said yes.
No, I didn't.
Yes, you did.
No, I didn't.
Yes, you did.
No, I didn't. And I had already talked to
1,000,000%
Angela.
on my life you said
How
that.
about this, Tyler? You're caught. The way that you
I'm
treated
caught.
me this week was trash.
I didn't treat you
treated
like
your
any
mother.
other.
Are you kidding me? You with your sunglasses in here at the table saying I'm nominating you for sure. You over here walking. I asked you if you wanted to talk to me like a human being. You put on your sunglasses and you said I will never. So how dare you talk to me like that when I've been trying to protect you?
Hey, what have I been doing the past few weeks?
Let's just
Telling
let
you
it
what
go.
I'm
No,
going to do
let's let it
and
go.
done it. I've done what I'm going to do.
It's funny how Haley's just at the front.
Dude, like, oh fuck, like, oops.
No.
Did I
Big
throw you under the
mistake.
bus?
Yes, you just did in front of everybody. You wanted to vote me out.
I told
And
you I'm
you've
gonna
been
vote you
talking trash
out.
to me, but for what? For something I didn't do.
It's
And
irrelevant.
you can't even be a man and apologize to me right now.
It's irrelevant
no,
if
it's
you're the
not.
actor.
You treated me like trash this
Haley's like, I didn't think this would happen.
It is irrelevant.
It's just wild. I love it.
Angela asked me not to. I didn't want to disrespect you and take over your HOH. I could have used my power this week.
Scotty's like reactions of like nervous all the time is so good.
On a power trip or take somebody's HOH. I was genuinely just trying to be respectful to you.
Actually, I don't like Scotty's reactions. I think they're like forced. And
He's so like, I could so see being like that though. Like I imagine being like, what the fuck?
If anyone has anything to say to me, we all live in the same house. Meeting adjourned.
You're screaming at me, and she's the one that did this to you.
Oh yes, this is where it gets fucking amazing.
yeah.
Oh, it didn't work, sweetheart.
You're over here acting crazy towards me when I literally have done nothing but be nice to you, Tyler. I genuinely wanted you to do well in this game.
I like that like sweetheart triggers Tyler to be like, oh, sweetheart, back to her. I think that's so funny. All right, keep on going.
Yeah, using her own words against him.
Yeah, that's when you know he's pissed.
I never.
Yeah.
You were literally at the counter, put in the thing. I said, Tyler, do you want to talk to me? Absolutely not. I'm not on the block, sweetheart. You're on
I
the block
never
now.
threw
You're on the
Angela's
block
name
now.
out.
Yes, you did. And it's on
It's a
tape. And I hope
fact.
she watches it and
It's
she
on
sees.
tape, and she
you're the
will
one who wanted
see.
her to go up, and I had already promised her
Just
safety.
because
But
you're
that's what you did.
screaming, doesn't make
Tyler, shut up.
God damn it.
Like, you are literally
Why would they like get all dressed up?
such a child. You could have just said
Dude,
sorry.
don't
and
even
it was
like,
over. I would've
when I
forgiven
meet
you.
everyone,
But for you
and we
to
stick to the
still
same
try
shit.
throw me under the bus,
Like,
you didn't have to.
regardless, you still have the power. Come here.
He'll come back.
The thing is,
Treated me like crap. You still can't apologize.
The more you
insane. We have good to eat. That's all we need.
Shut up.
like, there is no reason for me to throw Angela under the bus, Bailey.
The
No.
thing is,
I don't care how much you want to scream and yell.
Well, he's just like speaking like logically.
that's
I
why
did
they're
not
like,
do
oh,
that.
if I take this to Angela, whatever.
Everyone knows
I
I
wouldn't
didn't
be
do
like
that.
stupid to back door.
You're the one
When
that
we're
lied
like,
to
you know,
everybody
we'll be
about
boarding
not
together,
having
walking
power,
together,
and I got
having
called out.
everything. And they don't know that. So that's why they are like, that's why I'm like, it's completely necessary.
Let's just sit right here and watch. And my power is almost expired.
Look at this.
It's crazy that she's like bleeding out of her mouth.
I'm so glad that they had the fuck out because that's so fucking stupid.
Yeah, it's like a dog with rabies.
I understand, Gay.
It is.
Bailey, you are taking it way too
You
far.
are terrible. You've made my life in this house a hell. You are
They're just watching from the roof.
Oh my god. How did that get so far?
Yeah, that's
Oh
like
boy, I like when she slams the door and it just opens.
it backs
anyway.
up. Yeah, yeah, backs right up.
So that was the house meeting. It was a great house meeting.
It was
Um,
fucking amazing.
That's why you shouldn't host a house meeting.
Yeah, that's always a big mistake. Shit, let's actually like keep this going here. But no, that's true. Like that was so wild. I think
I had Haley in the top 4 positions going into this week.
yeah.
And she blew it. She blew it. And
What
now,
mistake?
she just
Why?
had to keep her mouth shut. I kind of want to try your game though that you said you had.
Oh, that's right. I forgot about that. Let's see how it works. All right, we'll see. I forgot about this. Okay. Let's see here. Okay. All right. So, oh yeah, I got to trigger it first probably. Let's see.
It's game time, baby. Ooh. Hey, you got the. What is this?
Welcome to the game. I don't know what to call it. This is all preliminary stuff. Yeah.
That was awesome.
Yeah, so eventually we'll get there. But okay, so now let's see. All right, so the game, I've got one question for you. It's nothing a full game. I imagine is probably like 5 full questions. That's what I want to do. This is just me testing, like, to see if this is something that the people watching the show can actually like participate in. So I'm going to see if I can do this, I guess. I have a feeling it's already not going to work. I've activated this thing. I don't know what that means. It says active. Can everyone go, if you're watching the stream, can you vote for one of these things? The problem is that I can't look at it, and I can't see the full fucking things that I wrote.
I don't see anything written on the stream at this moment.
What about, like, yeah, you can see the main, oh, god damn it.
I don't see anything.
Vote, what's this, what's that?
We're basically trying to chat, see if the chat can beat me in a game.
Yeah, that's what I want to do. I try to, like, fucking, hold on. Alright. What we're gonna do is we're gonna do this. We're gonna fucking figure. Okay, this is why this is a test game. Okay, so the game was which tweet is fake from Elena?
From Elena.
Elena.
Okay.
One of these tweets is. Oh wait. I think two of these tweets are fake. One of them is real.
Okay.
Yep, one of them is real. Okay, so I'm gonna post them into the chat.
Oh God.
All right, so this is number one. Well, it's good because you don't even fuck around with Twitter. So right there, the first tweet is, "I'll say what I want when I want, and I don't give one fuck about your opinion."
Oh God, that sounds so much like Elena. All right, go.
Okay, number
go
two
for the second one.
Is gonna be. Oh, hold on.
We're trying to figure out the real one, chat.
Yeah, which one's the real one? The problem with the chat though is that they probably watch Twitter more than you do. You know?
Or they could just.
I mean, they can look it up, but that's lame ass. But I feel like they know more. All right, so the second one is gonna be update. I wasn't trying to sell information to TMZ, and this story is getting blown out of proportion. I was just trying to find someone she knew. Okay.
All right.
Okay, and then hold on. And number 3 is gonna be. Let's see. God damn it! I fuck this up every time. All right, so number 3 is gonna be. I just peed on something, took a picture of it, and sent it to a fan. What is my life? Who do I think I am?
All right. Okay. So after reading these tweets,
yeah,
I've got it only narrowed down to 2 because I don't think Elena would pee on something, take a picture of it, and send it to a fan ever. And if you are doing that, don't tweet about it. And if you are tweeting about it, you're
I'm just
you're
into
fucked up.
Water games.
You're on like a drug called meth. And she's not skinny enough for that. So we're going to go for the other 2.
Okay.
I'll say what I want when I want, and I don't give one fuck about your opinion. An update, I wasn't trying to sell information to TMZ in the story. See, I feel like this second one, you're throwing me off intentionally because we talked about the TMZ thing on the show. Mm-hmm. And I feel like if she would have tweeted about this, it would have been a while ago, like when the story was happening. Mm-hmm. So I'm going to say the first tweet, I'll say what I want when I want. Give one fuck about your opinion.
What I want when I want
is the real tweet.
The real tweet. The real tweet is actually hold on. The real tweet is I just peed on something. I knew it! Took a picture and sent it to a fan. Woo! Who do you I think I am? Yep.
No way.
Yeah.
Are you serious?
Steve-O got
what
it.
The fuck?
I don't know what it means.
What do you think
means?
I don't know. What did she pee on?
Something and then sent it to him.
Another man's dick? What? What
Oh,
was
she
it?
did. I just copied and pasted
Probably
it.
like what's the Jewish candle called? Calabra?
What the fuck?
Menorah?
Menorah. She peed on a menorah and sent it to him.
Yeah,
Hi.
see, I don't know the ins and outs of it, but okay, so I only had one question for you. That was a part of the game. Eventually, okay, so like, I was trying to figure out.
That's my season for you folks. That's
Yeah.
who I was in the house with. That's who I had to try and convince to keep me from getting voted out. Some fucking no, I'm not bitter.
Yeah,
Still.
yeah. Okay, next game we do is gonna be less about your season. I just thought, I was like, oh yeah, I'm gonna find something from your season. We'll see what happens. I think that's a funny
insane.
one. Yeah, that's a funny one. But
That's a good one.
Yep, I'm gonna get a better setup again. You know, the problem is that I've been raising money for this charity event, and this charity event is gonna be over this weekend. I'll have a lot more time to focus and dedicate to the On the Block fucking podcast. You know, I love doing this stuff. I think that stuff is so funny. I'm so glad I fucking fooled you for a bit.
Dude, I wasn't even entertaining.
I love that. As soon as I heard that, I was like, great. Perfect. No, that's great. But yeah, like, the more and more, like, the more time I have, the more time I can fucking dedicate to doing this fucking stuff, because I love it. It's so much fun. So yeah, if you want to support or, love the stream at all, if you have a Prime account, you can always subscribe to our channel for free. If you have an Amazon Prime account, and then you can always just subscribe, or you can give bits, or if you don't have money or anything like that, you can always share the stream, send it, tweet it out to people. Anyone that likes Big Brother, we have a good time on here. We give you a lot of stuff you can't see. Yeah, give us some love. We appreciate it, and I love you guys.
And I want to make a shout out to Lil Pink for finally destroying McCrae in the draft. Somebody's finally beating you. You're
Lil
not
Pink's
on top.
legend. I think she won last season, I believe. One of the seasons. Yeah. Lil Pink's a fucking, just a ringer. Absolute fucking, just a sniper. Picks all the best picks.
I couldn't afford you winning this one.
Oh, man. I feel like I'm really close, too. Yeah. Shout out to Lil Pink, as always. But Cameron, do you have anything to plug or anything like that?
Yeah, just follow me at Twitter and Instagram at 210.
You were breaking up a little bit there, but he said Cameron Hurd 210, as you can see on your screen. Is that it, Cameron?
What is a shallot?
A shallot, like a fucking, like, it seems like a
What
little.
is that?
It's like a little oniony vegetable that seems. I don't think I've ever had one, but I want to eat one like a motherfucker. Seemed great. I should have just picked up some shallots recently. Yeah, everyone, make sure you check out your draft picks. I'll personally give anyone a blowjob, or I'll eat their pussy out.
What?
I'm a little drunk. That's not gonna happen. Those are not legally binding words. Baby onions, says someone. I believe it. An onion shoot sounds also delicious. Yeah, fucking. All right, so I've got nothing else. Thanks everyone. If you guys want to donate, I need to make $64 to make the $1,000 fucking like gimmick pledge of this competition that I'm gonna be in this weekend. It's the fucking. I'm doing the Survivor game this weekend. And if you and if you raise $1,000, you get some sort of twist in your favor. And like, to be honest, I'm like, I don't really need it. But like, I'm at $966 or something like that. So I was like, well, maybe I should try to get there, but I don't care. It's all right with you guys. It's fine. It helps kids. Also, yeah, it's also fine. I understand. Other than that, I don't have anything to plug. Hamsterwatch.com, bmx-tv.com. Go check them out for all your Big Brother feeds necessities. Cameron, it's been good. Thank you for being on the show, brother.
Hey, this was a great episode.
I do agree. And thanks everyone for watching, because it's been a fantastic fucking episode. We appreciate you guys, and it means more than anything to us that you guys sit and fucking hang out and watch us bullshit about nonsense. We'll see you guys next time on the block. Bye-bye.